we're going to cover on GameDay Battle.
Sunday.
Battling dreidels.
Dreidel versus dreidel.
I like it. Welcome to GameDay Battle, where Cleveland sports news meets biased and outspoken opinion. We have most of the GameDay crew here for a huge show, really, the 50th show, everybody, 50th show. Pretty freaking happy. So Dale couldn't make it. He's in really bad shape, and we had to kind of soldier on without him, so...
Get well, man.
We'll, get well, buddy. We'll do our best.
We're doing a nice switcheroo the past 2 Mondays.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think we're just a three-man team. We just substitute one member out every now and then.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Brett, back with us this week. And you had some tough stuff to deal with last week, so I'm glad you can make it back.
Yeah.
Ramon Torres here with us from the beginning. I'm Mike Glass. We're going to talk about the Browns a little bit tonight. Not a whole lot. I mean, we get into maybe a little bit of SENECA, MCCOY stuff, but I mean, who cares? The season's kind of over anyway. Now, one season that isn't quite over yet is the Buckeyes, the football Buckeyes. We've got a bowl game, right?
Yes, we do.
January 2nd, so I want to look forward a little bit to that. That's going to be a little bit of fun. Now, another thing we're going to do today is sort of branch off a little bit, and we're going to look a lot at our favorite moments of the show. There's been some fun stuff, a ton of fun stuff.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
You know, because it's 50 episodes. I don't even remember all the episodes we did, even early on, but it's going to be fun to watch some of their favorites.
You don't remember them because a lot of them were quite fueled by this, by some...
that was that guy who gets hammered off 1.5.
Pounding 1.5, maybe.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, though, so we had to come up with one each, and it was kind of tough. So we're gonna get into that a little bit. If we get some time, maybe we can throw out a little montage of some other good times we came up with. Well, okay.
And by the way, Dale, I do not want to see Andrew Luck in a Browns quarterback in the Browns jersey.
Wow, even if...
Not at all. I don't give a shit. We should not have another quarterback.
Are you serious?
Why would we go back to what we were like 2 years ago?
Well,
why would we go back?
Why are you going back? If you get Andrew Luck, isn't that kind of like, that's your guy? You're going to at least give him the team for a couple of years?
No.
No?
Because you don't know what's going to happen.
Well, I mean, you don't know what's going to happen, but...
Why would you want to start with another rookie quarterback? Why would you want to start over again? The same thing with Derek Anderson. Oh, we drafted Brady Quinn. We're going to start with him. Oh, wait, he's not panning out. We're going to go back to Derek Anderson. We need... These guys need to learn how to gel in the team. 2 years is not going to... Actually, this is Colt McCoy's first full year. Well, not even full year now because he got cautioned. Thanks, Jerome Harrison. But you need to give this guy more than just 1 year as a full starter. Things do not happen in 1 year.
Okay, well, that's fine. I understand that, and I agree with you. I like to see consistency in a team, and you look at teams that have a lot of consistency, and you usually get winning teams, not necessarily Super Bowl contenders, but teams that at least can hold their own. However, if you've reached the ceiling with a quarterback, if you believe at least that you've reached the ceiling with a quarterback, and it's not exactly what you want, do you stick with the guy? You know what I'm saying? Like, Holmgren made some comments, and he didn't say this, but he kind of said all the things around it. Colt McCoy has kind of hit his ceiling. This is what we can expect from him. Mm-hmm. So, at that point, if you made the choice to stay with him, you've got to build a lot around him to make it happen. Or, if you have the option of having a quarterback with a ton of potential, that could probably come in and do about what Colt McCoy's doing, and then who knows what else. Don't you go for that, even if you got to give up 2 first-round draft picks?
No, why would you? No, because I wouldn't want to give up. We can go out and get another. If you want to get another wide receiver, you can go out and get an offensive line, because obviously that's what we really need is another offensive lineman for that line, for the first 2 first-round draft picks. We don't need to give up our first round and go number 1 and try to get Andrew Luck.
All right, so I don't think we need to talk a whole lot about the Browns' loss in Arizona. We would agree they fought hard. It was kind of a good game. They went into overtime. What I'd like to look at mostly is, did we learn anything with Seneca Wallace's performance about Colt McCoy? So he filled in for Colt McCoy, had the same team basically Colt McCoy's had all season long. And what do you think Seneca did with the team? And do you think that it's anything that Colt McCoy could have, should have, or did do with the team up to this point?
Well, I'm always a fan of a mobile quarterback, a dual threat quarterback, which is what Seneca Wallace is. You know, he does have good legs underneath him, and to extend the plays which he showed with that pass to Greg Little. He was able to extend the play with moving around and getting out the pocket when that collapsed. But I'm always a big fan of, like I said, of quarterbacks like that. And he showed a lot of things that I didn't never see in Colt McCoy.
So you'd say that you saw a little bit better performance from this offense, and you would kind of put it on Seneca's shoulders and say that they kind of worked harder for him then?
It seemed that way. Like the opening drive, we looked good. I'm like, wow, this is 18-yard
that,
run by
yeah.
Hillis, then another 14-yard pass to Little. It just seemed, and then that nice pass to MCCOY, that nice over the shoulder catch. It was just, everything just looked like it was just.
That's right. One thing that I think is a good indicator of how a game goes is the number of first downs, because that's an indicator of your defense getting you the ball back and your offense able to move the ball. Because if you're 4 and outs, you're going to have a low count of first downs because you're going to be constantly having to kick the ball. You wait, you get it back. So 16 first downs for the Browns, 24 for Arizona. I think that's a big stat. I'm not saying that we got blown out or anything, but they had 8 opportunities more really to do something with that ball, and it's not like we had a lot of big plays, and that's why we don't have first downs.
And a lot of those first downs came in the first half.
Right, and a lot of that also, we talked a lot about how we're passing the ball too much. We're not getting into that Hillis running game, that power running game. We were about balanced, 7 and 9, 7 passes, 9 rushes on first down, and yet still we had like 3.8 yards per rush. I wasn't happy with the running game at all. We ran it more. That's why Hillis had more yards. We just simply can't get that 4.2, 4.5 yards per rush, which is what you need if you're going to be handing the ball off. You need to get that cushion so you can then decide on 3rd and 6 or 3rd and 5, what do you want to do? 3rd and 8, you're throwing the ball.
I just think that every team wants that gem, that 6th-round Roethlisberger or that Tom Brady. That doesn't happen. That's what these teams go see. Oh man, Colt McCoy, 3rd round, he's a steal. No, there's a reason why he's down there.
Right, I know. A lot of teams passed on him. Everybody's like, oh, Brady, he was what, 4th round or something?
Like
That's
round.
different. You had a team that cheated their way to all those wins. You had a team that was able to grab a bunch of guys because of all those wins. Would Tom Brady be the guy he was on any other team?
No.
Probably not. So why do we grab out of the 3rd and 4th round thinking we got a gem?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the Finnegan. Anyway, so I wish the Browns season was over now. I really do. But we've got a couple more games to play. One of them is against the Ravens, and let's just beat the Ravens. That's where I'm at. The season is erased.
That's where I'm at.
Right. Let's beat any team. Who can we beat? That's the question.
Yeah.
So let's look at the Ravens. They are 16th against the pass. They're 16th best passing team, 16th best rushing team, and they are 5th against the pass and 2nd against the rush. So solid defense. Flacco, I still think, is overrated, even though he's never rated high.
We had this conversation a couple weeks ago.
We did, as a matter of fact, and they pretty much stayed the same. So let's not get into intricate details as to why we think a score is going to be the way it is. Let's just throw some numbers out there. Throw your reputation on the line, and what do you think, Brett, will be the final score? Browns versus Ravens.
I was so close to 73-3 last week.
Oh, yes. You watched the show. I would love to share your optimism, and I wanted to. We were playing at home, maybe I would, but I'm not going to, so 1922.
All right.
And Brett thinks the Browns are going to win 74-3.
All right, good call, Brett.
All right.
I was hoping you guys put a number out there. I was actually waiting for a call, because we called Ramon at one time. But, I'm I'm hoping for a win, so I want to pick the Browns to win. I want to pick them to, let's see, we got, 17 last game, which I think might be season high. I'm going to pick 24-21 Browns.
Wow, 24-21. That's a good offensive performance on both sides.
That's probably not going to happen, but
Right.
I'm throwing numbers out there.
Ramon.
Well, I'm going to throw 2 sets of numbers out there. And it's going to be depending who's behind the center.
All right, fair enough.
So with Colt McCoy, I'd give us only scoring maybe 6. Ravens 24. And then with Seneca, I'll give us Browns 13, Ravens 27.
All right.
Well,
Well, you know,
either way, yeah, the Browns losing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think we've got to assume Seneca's going to start because
Well, I haven't heard
the
anything
talk
yet. So
right.
it's still
Well,
early in.
the talk is they're still evaluating him. There's no reason for them to throw him back out there, especially after the maelstrom of you know,
The NFL.
Yeah, criticism and investigation that they received for not taking care of him before. Seneca can play just as well. Throw him back out there. The team likes him. Let's get it. Just try for a couple wins at the end of the season to make the fans happy. So we got to assume Seneca. But I like your thinking. I'm going to go with either way, Seneca or McCoy. But it's probably going to be Seneca. Final score: Browns 16, Ravens 21. And that is giving the Browns a touchdown, and it's not even going to be a garbage touchdown. I think Seneca is going to play, and I think Seneca is going to be a little more than they bargained for, and he'll do some kind of good things. Then I'm looking at 3 field goals, one of them being a long one from Dawson. But we lose, so we'll be back. That debate aside, because honestly, I'm not impressed with Notre Dame over the past 10 years. Are they coming to the Big Ten, man?
Huh?
That's kind of the rumblings.
Damn it, they should.
I know. Why not?
They
I
know what's
hate
best
all
for
this
them. They
smack
wouldn't
talk
come.
because, oh, Notre Dame's overrated because they're in an independent league. Well, bitches, invite us to one of the goddamn leagues.
No, from my understanding is that the Big Ten sort of let that float out there that they would enjoy having Notre Dame in it. And imagine Notre Dame, Michigan, boo, and Ohio State every year battling it out. Suddenly, the Big Ten becomes
That way
a very big.
I can root against Michigan twice a year.
Yeah. Although you can be rooting against the Buckeyes once or twice that year as well, then, huh? Yeah.
Actually,
Bitch.
I have a half Ohio State jersey and half Notre Dame jersey.
Do you really?